Hello guys, it's me. The legendary Steve from Steven's Magic Castle. And today I'm going to show you guys how to fix Talisman the 5th edition. And it's kind of a review too.
Alright, so recently Talisman the 5th edition has been released. If you want to get into playing Talisman, this is pretty much the way you gotta go, unless you want to spend a ton of money to get the 4th edition or the 2nd edition, which are also great editions of the game. But they cost a lot of money because they're out of print, so if you're a new Talisman player and you want to get into Talisman, this is the edition that you're gonna have to get. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick, just the basics.
So you open up the game, you got your little minis for your characters, you got your character cards and everything. You got the game board, all the stuff you need. This is an awesome game. Here's my simple review. Get the game, play it, it's awesome. You're gonna have a blast. Everyone I introduced this game to has so much fun playing this game. They love it. But they changed a couple of things here in the 5th edition, and we're going to, I'm gonna show you real quick how to fix it. One thing that they ruined in the 5th edition is getting turned into a toad. So they made it to where when you get turned into a toad, you cannot benefit from or gain additional strength and crafting counters, which, okay, though you keep the ones you had, you cannot benefit from, lose, or gain objects or gold. So you get to keep your followers, you get to keep your gold, you get to keep your objects, and you're only a toad for one turn. Ooh, big deal. It's like, basically like missing a turn. That ruins it. And when you get turned into a toad, you have this little toad token that they give you. So, you want to fix the game? You get rid of those. Take those out of the game, find yourself, or even just make them yourself. It doesn't matter how you do it. I got the original versions. These are the Toad cards for the 4th edition. Just put those in the game instead. Toad for 3 turns. You lose all your objects, followers, and gold. You're stuck for 3 turns. It sucks being a Toad. That's the whole point of it. So, don't be a little coward and do the new version of the Toad. Fix your game, do the old Toad cards, and just get yourself some minis to be your toads when you get turned into a toad instead of the weird little tokens, you know? I mean, come on, that's just way cooler, alright? It's way cooler. I do just want to mention one other thing I think that they did with this game that is not good are the fates. This basically lets you re-roll your dice, makes the game a little easier, but they brought those in a couple editions ago, I think. In the 4th edition, they're for sure there. I don't know. I don't think they were. I think that's when they introduced them, 4th edition. You can literally just leave those in the game if that's what you want to do, because you'd have to like modify the board because they've added it into there now. That's not that big of a deal, so whatever about the fates. One other thing they did that I feel like messes up the game, that I cannot even believe they did this, was at the end of the game, you just have to fight a dragon, and when you beat the dragon, you win the game. You don't even get to do the whole classic Crown of Command thing, which to me is nuts. So what I like to do, here's how I fix the ending of the game. All you gotta do is, I like to make it now to where you have to fight a dragon, which you can get a little mini to be the dragon. That's what I did just for fun. You don't have to do that. You don't have to even put that there, but I like to make it to where now you have to fight the dragon, right? Like this. And then when you beat that dragon, Crown of Command. And that's the OG Crown of Command card right there. And so then you beat the dragon, then you get the Crown of Command and proceed with the Crown of Command ending, which if you don't know what that is, that's where when it's your turn, you get to roll the dice, and if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, everyone loses a life. Or I'm sorry, everyone's safe, and if you roll a 4, 5, or 6, everyone loses a life. Until everyone's dead, or somebody comes up there and stops you. That's the OG ending of the game. Like, why would they take that out? I don't know. So, get yourself, and you know, you could custom make this stuff, it doesn't matter how you do it. I am picking up pieces here and there and painting minis and going all out, but that's how you fix the end of the game right there. And in the future, I will be showing you guys some more Talisman videos because I'm actually working on some custom expansions. Because for some insane reason, the first expansion coming out for the 5th edition just makes it into a cooperative quest game. Like, that's not what we want. We already have that game. It's called Talisman Legendary Tales. We don't need this to get turned into that. We want cool expansions like the 4th edition has. So give us that, okay? Thank you. Now I know it's nothing fancy, it's not some crazy fancy edited video, it's just me telling you straight up. This is how you fix the game. It's just a couple little things. Fix your toads, fix the ending. That's the main things. Fix those two things, the game is great. It's just back to the good old classic that it used to be. Yeah, sure, there's some minor little things here and there, but it's not stuff that's a big deal compared to those two things. Those two things are the main things you want to do to fix your Talisman game. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth.